Let's talk about the new Metro game. Alright, the new trailer that was shown off at E3, it starts out very familiar to anyone who has played a Metro game before. You're underground, managing your oxygen levels, and then large rats attack, and then you gotta shoot the living crap out of them, because you always shoot the rats. They're not like in Ratatouille where they're really nice, trying to make you a nice dinner. And then things get really interesting, because you walk outside, and then the player pulls out a Far Cry 2 style map, and you see that this level is a lot bigger than you originally thought. The original two Metro games were much more linear affairs with trying to find every bit of ammo, every bit of items all around the map. They were very linear games, and you got some open-ish kind of sections where you were trying to get nook and crannies, but not anything to the scale that they were showing off in the new trailer. I really like the new direction with this. It seems like a lot of it's going to take place outside rather than underground. It's going to be a nice, neat change. I do hope that we still get some underground elements in the game, because I feel like that's where the last two games excelled in its atmosphere, and that is one thing that I feel like the Metro games do very well, is the atmosphere. It's captivating. Everything from the visual aesthetic to the fog to the music. You feel like you are living within this bad place. It's not a nice place to live in, but it feels like you are living there. You're experiencing it. You're not just in a game, you're in this post-apocalyptic Russia, and quite frankly, you're trying to find a way out. And I have always been a really big fan of the Metro games. I love them. The gameplay's great. I mean, when you're fighting humans, what's neat is it gives you a lot of opportunity for these awesome stealth sections, or you can go guns a-blazing. It's really up to you. And then to switch things up, you fight monsters in the game, because shotguns are best used against monsters. You know this if you've played Doom. And I like how you get these kind of like differences in combat, because when you're fighting monsters, it's a different mindset than when you're fighting someone else with a gun who can shoot you, whereas something that needs to get up close to you and bite you or something like that. So with that, I'm very much excited for the new game, especially with it having these open-ish world sections in it. The developers said that they're not going full open world. They said they don't want to go full open world because they feel like that there would be a sacrifice in its storytelling, and that narrative is still a very important element of the Metroid series, and more specifically this new Metro game. So I do like hearing that as a Metro fan, that the narrative is going to be a very key element to the game. Not just, oh, here's an open world-ish setting, go explore. Though that would be really fun. Hey, maybe they have a DLC mode where they give you a bunch of big environments and you just go have at it. I don't know, something like that. Or keep it in additional mode, have it locked away, even better than DLC, a little secret for you. So overall, I love this series. If you haven't had the opportunity to play the Metro games, I would say give them a try. They're very cheap, very good stories. You haven't really played anything else like them before. They're very similar to BioShock, so I will say if you enjoyed the BioShock games in terms of looking for all the audio logs and all the nook and crannies for all the items, I think you'll very much enjoy the Metro games. It's a weird series because I feel like not a lot of people talk about it, but the people that have played it genuinely really enjoy it. So I want to say thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.